Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I'm going to be testing out a new brand. They reached out to me and wanted to send me one of their holiday Christmas mystery boxes, and I'm super excited because I end up loving everything that was in here, and I cannot wait to show you guys. So the packaging is already giving this brand points. It's like a cute little present. So as I unravel it, the brand is called 𝚙𝚛𝚘𝚍𝚐. Here is the little logo. Like I said, I never heard of this brand before, but I'm so glad that they reached out to me. And yeah, let's just go ahead and unbox it. I will be announcing another giveaway later in the video, so make sure to stick around if you want to be a part of it. So when I first opened up the package, I just immediately thought of 𝚙𝚘𝚘𝚍, like the heart bubble wrap and everything. That's just how like 𝚙𝚘𝚘𝚍 comes. And also just by looking at the overview of what's in here, it just gave me 𝚙𝚘𝚘𝚍 vibes. But here's one of the little decoration things that came in the box. It's a little ornament. I don't know what this is going to be used for, but it's super cute, and I love how they included that in there. And I was just so overwhelmed, like I didn't know where to start. But we are going to start with this cute little reindeer bag. And as I am doing the voiceover, I'm cutting little pieces and clips out that I feel like are kind of unnecessary, just because I want to get through this a little bit faster and I don't want to make the video too long. I don't know why, but I woke up like sneezing, my nose is very stuffy, and my throat is kind of hurting. It's been raining and cold lately, so I just want to get through this as fast as I can. But as you saw, the first bag came with a pair of nail cutters and a silicone tool in green. The second item is a UV gel, which is like a pretty purple pinkish metallic chrome color. Is so pretty in person. My camera never does these items justice, but it's so pretty in person. We also have a little jar of foil flakes, and then we also have some little sequin pieces. The next item we have are, I don't know what to call these, but they just remind me of like black caviar beads, and I think they look interesting. This next item, I was trying to remember it, and then there was a label on the back. I was like, yes, this is exactly what it is. So this is nail art velvet flocking powder, and from the jar it just looks like some cotton or some type of fabric. I didn't open it up to feel it, but it does look very soft. And I know this kit is very popular around Christmas. I did receive some in my Model 1's advent calendar last year. Although I haven't seen anyone use it, it would be very interesting to see on a nail design. This next item is just some glitter, and it's just like a white glitter with a little bit of purple and yellow reflects. And we have another glitter. This one is a gorgeous red. So these don't have any names, but I thought this would be the perfect, most gorgeous glitter to use this holiday season. I really want to add this into a glitter mix, but if I do, I'm gonna want another jar of this just to use as loose glitter. Like, it's so pretty. We also have some Christmas charms, and I'm so glad these were included because I didn't buy anything for like Christmas holiday, especially since I was getting so many PR packages. But so far none of them came with like Christmas charms like this, and I'm super happy because, as you guys know, I love doing extra nails and I love nail charms. But we get 2 Santas, a glove, and a Christmas tree. I cannot wait to use these. They're literally just so adorable. The next item we have is a glitter sequence mix with red, white, and green, the classic Christmas colors, and I'll probably end up putting those in a jar just to take it out of the bag. And this last thing here, it was at the bottom of the bag. I don't know what this is for. It would be very odd to use as a charm. Like, I don't know, maybe it was just put in there as like decorations. And that was the end of everything in the bag. So now we are going back to the box. Again, it comes with a Christmas tree and a Christmas present of the little wreath thing. I don't know what it's used for. If you know what it is, comment it down below. I would really like to know. And then we have 4 of these little packets of stickers. Each packet comes with 4 blocks of stickers, and I'm just going to show them very quickly. So these stickers have some very pretty prints. One of the ones I really love are like the snowflakes. I feel like I would use those, and maybe like the little Santas, or even maybe the snowman, but I feel like these are more for like kids. So I may give these to my niece as a Christmas present. She's been really into nails, and she's been wanting me to do her nails, as I mentioned a lot. So yeah, I may give these stickers to her as a Christmas present. I may keep 1 or 2, like maybe one of these of items that I'll probably use. I really love the snowflakes, and these stickers are like sugar textured. Like if you rub your finger over them, you can feel like the little glitter texture to them, so that's very cute. But moving on to the next item, we have a pack of foils, and this first one here comes with a little cute little feather print. The second pack has a cute little blue and purple print, but I did realize that it had a few more sheets of foils at the back, so I did just take them out. I don't usually like to show foils because the static for my gloves makes it really hard to put back into the package. But I really was drawn to this one. I love the color pattern of it. I don't remember how many you get, but you do get a few of them. And these foils don't really give you Christmas vibes at all, but you do get a lot of different unique styles. Foils that I've never seen before, even some creepy like the snake one here. I flew past that one so fast once I realized. So afraid of snakes, but yeah, it comes with a lot of different ones, which I feel like you can appreciate on like a different day. Now moving on to the next item, it does come with 3 sheets of stickers and like the bigger size. So here we just get some silver snowflakes and like snowflake ornament strings. And then also we get some little twinkly stars. I love this color shift to them, it's so pretty. And then the last sheet of stickers are these pretty pink flowers. They're like cherry blossoms, and they're so pretty, and they are the ones that have like the little height to them where it kind of has like a 3D effect. Super pretty. And the next item we have are some rhinestone charms. If you look at them, they don't really look like much, but if you look a little bit closer, you can kind of see like a shimmery sort of like a cat eye effect at the back of them. I don't know if it's at the back or in the middle of the heart, but it's super pretty, and I love the. And not only do we get that color like a greenish, but we also get a pink, and you can kind of see that bigger one in the jar there. Is super pretty, and I absolutely love these. I had to figure out a way to use them because I just know like I just had to use that, and I'm so glad that they came with the pink because I love pink nails. The next item we get are these little flowers here. They are very popular in the spring and summer. I feel like no matter the holiday or season, these will forever have my heart just because I feel like they are so pretty. And yeah, I just like, that's one of my favorite things. I'll probably use those or find a way to use them for the holiday. I'm not really sure though, but I do love them. I love the collection I've been stacking up of the different colors. The next item are some more charms. Like I said, I did not purchase anything new for the holiday season to do my nails with since I have been receiving so many PR packages, so I'm so glad that these charms were included. I don't have anything like them. We get a Christmas tree, some stockings, snowman, a house or church. We get some mittens and also a Santa hat with a rhinestone at the end of it. So adorable. I love those so much. This next item, at first I wasn't sure what they were, but when I did take them out of the packaging, they remind me of the little swatches that like you can get from other brands, where you just paint or polish the back of them and you cure it in the light, and then you stick it to that bottle of that gel polish just so that the color is displayed. But when I had these in my hand, the weight of them were like so different from those. The other ones are made of like plastic, so they're very lightweight, but the weight of these remind me of like marbles, and like they kind of feel like glass to me, so I'm not sure what those are, but I do want to say they are swatches. The next item, we just get a grid of this one color gold confetti type glitter mix. I feel like this color is gonna look really pretty for New Year's, but also you do get some snowflakes in there, so you can use it for Christmas as well. The next item we get is some hand cream. I've never received hand cream in a package before, so that's very different. When I opened it, it doesn't have a really strong smell, which I like. And since I've never received hand cream before, I did just rub some on my arm, just a little dot there. I do love how it applies. It's very smooth and I feel like it goes on well, but the consistency feels a little bit too thin for me. It kind of feels like water, but maybe I need to try like more on my hands. I'm not sure, but I really do love how it applies. Getting towards the end of the box, we do have some female slices. You get a lot of different ones in there. I just was looking at that boba tea one and thinking that's so adorable. The little gingerbread house, you have a little cupcake and also like a popsicle. So cute. And the last item we have are some solid gel polishes. Once again, this reminds me so much of 𝚙𝒍𝒐. Like if these didn't have labels on them, I would honestly confuse these to be 𝚙𝒍𝒐 products. Like even down to the jars, the packaging, even the items that they have in this box. Like maybe these brands are cousins, I don't know, but they are very similar. So if you do like 𝚙𝒍𝒐, I feel like you would love this brand as well. But getting into these little solid gel polishes, so when I tell you these little aluminum foil film thingies were so hard to get off, I had to stop the camera and like use my scissors. And once I got the first one off, I did just want to do one on camera, but once I did that, I did cut it off and open all of them just so that I could show you all at once. But this is what the first color looks like. It's a pretty pink color. They don't have names, they don't have numbers to go by, so I guess you can buy them in like a bundle. I'm not sure what this particular bundle is called, but I'll try to find it and link it down below if you guys are interested. Keep in mind, this is the one that's in my Christmas mystery box. I've been on their website like once or twice. I haven't really looked that much, but I have seen it and I love what I saw. So those were the colors. And I did just want to show you guys the consistency of it, and also I'm going to be swatching them a little bit different, but as far as the consistency, I really love it. Recently I've been getting a lot of solid gel polishes like from Modern Ones and 𝚙𝒍𝒐's, and now from 𝚏𝚚𝚎𝚗𝚝𝚐𝚍. I've just been growing to love solid gel polishes. They are super smooth and easy to apply. I'm swatching these on top of the lids just because I feel like it would be a big time saver trying to swatch it on like the swatch sticks, and then you have to cure each one, then you have to like label it or like set them, like I don't know, I just feel like this was a little more convenient, especially because how I'm going to be storing these. I could just look at the tops of them and get the color that I want. It's very easy to do because once you cure these, they are stuck to it and it's not going to cure anything in the jar. I did put them in separately, so yeah, that's just how I did that. I showed through on camera, and this is the overview for this box. Like I said, this is my first time trying this brand 𝚏𝚎𝚎𝚗𝚡, and I really loved all of the items that they sent over to me in this Christmas holiday mystery box. Here's a quick overview of everything that I received in mine. I will leave the website link and my referral link. It'll automatically apply my discount code if you guys are interested. My code is KEY15, which will save you 15% off your entire order. So when you enter my discount code at checkout, it does knock off $10.50, and then on top of that you also get free shipping. And then here are all of the swatches for these solid gel polishes I did. I think they look so cute like this. It makes me want to do all of my other ones like this because honestly, like I said, it's super convenient. And yeah, my honest thoughts on this box, I really love it. I feel like it gave me more Christmas items compared to like the other boxes I received. No shade, but yeah, I like this box. I really love this brand so far. And let's get into my nails. So I've already applied some 3XL full cover nails. I did that off camera just because I show that a lot, so I just wanted to go ahead and get that out the way. But to start off my base for the nails, I did decide to take two of these colors and mix them together to create like this more milky, like a really light hazelnut color. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but I just wanted something a little bit lighter but darker than the lightest color. So this is the color it created and it's super pretty. I'm gonna be applying this to 3 different nails, my pointer, middle, and pinky. Like I mentioned, I've been really loving solid gel polishes. They are super thick and creamy. If you are looking for something to just do one coat over, this is definitely an item you need to have in your collection because it's super pretty. As you can see, this one coat is just flawless. It goes on pretty smooth, and I just love it overall. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just a super nice item to have. And as far as the cuticle part, since it is a little bit thicker, it kind of has a little problem. Well, for me at least, I think it's because since I mixed it, it was like a lot in my brush that I couldn't really get out. So around the cuticle area, I did have a lot getting on my skin. But of course, before we cure anything, I'm going to be taking another brush dipped into some 91% isopropyl alcohol just to remove that and just get it off of my skin and cuticle area. So as I'm applying the rest of this to my nails, I did just want to go ahead and announce my second giveaway of December. So thanks to Colorful July, they are going to be sponsoring this giveaway and I'm super excited. So the winner will receive a Christmas mystery box, which is the same box that I just unboxed in the beginning of the video. So if you like this box and you love the items, please make sure that you enter this giveaway. So the rules to enter this giveaway are very simple. Firstly, as always, you must like the video. Second, you must be subscribed to my YouTube channel. Third, follow my Instagram, which is right here on the screen, and I also will link it down below. And the last thing you must do is comment. Let's just say comment a pink heart or any color heart of your choice. And along with that comment, make sure to include the keywords "into me." The reason that is super important is just because I want to have a clear understanding of everyone who wants to enter, and whenever the winner is selected at random, I'm going to filter that keyword, so everyone who has that in the comments will be entered. So please make sure that you follow all steps. Again, it is to like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow my Instagram, and comment a heart with "enter me." And this giveaway is open internationally, so you don't just have to be a US resident. It is open internationally, and good luck to everyone who enters. I'm super excited. This giveaway is open for an entire week. I will be announcing the winner on my community tab Friday. So make sure that you have your post notifications turned on just so you don't miss out on that. And also keep in mind, I do have 2 more giveaways to do, which are going to be items from me. So I'm going to be getting everything together. I will be showing you everything that's going to be given away for that. But for now, let's just focus on this one. And yeah, I'm super excited. Make sure to check the description box. I will have all of the rules down below once again, just in case anyone were confused on what I said. So yeah, that's that. Good luck again, and let's jump right back into the nail design. So as you saw, I did the brown nails, and then I also picked that pink color from the solid gel polishes, and I did that on my thumb and ring finger. Now I am taking some white gel polish from a card, and I'm just going to be doing a French on my index nail. Super easy. This brush is the Hella Cute liner brush from Nails by Dev. This is one of my favorite brushes. I've been using this brush since I got it. Although while doing this design, I did notice in like certain ways I would put the brush down on the nail, I could see like the bristles were kind of bent. I think it was just because I wasn't really that careful at how I stored it, and it just bent and stayed like that. But other than that, this brush is so perfect for getting those small detailed lines. If you are familiar with Nails by Dev on Instagram or TikTok, she does such amazing nail art, and these are her brushes. These are the ones she used to create those really small detailed lines. Even though I'm not on that level yet, I love this brush a lot. And so now I am just filling in with the rest of that white space with that white gel polish brush. And once I get everything smooth, I am going to be curing it. Okay, so moving on to this next nail, I did speed this up quite a bit only because I didn't keep this in. So the idea behind this nail set, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I know I did want to use like those solid gel polishes, so I was like, which colors can I use? And my sister actually suggested, since I had a lot of browns, I should do a reindeer nail. She got that idea from like the little Christmas baggie that came in the actual box. So I was like, yeah, maybe I should do some reindeer nails. And I found this design on Instagram that I would like to create. It had the perfect colors for what I wanted to do. And so I just sped this part up just because I started to create like the side profile of a little reindeer. And for some reason, I just couldn't get it right. I feel like the proportions were so odd. I feel like the neck was too long, and I didn't want to like remove anything and try to redo it. But I did just want to keep it in just because I felt like it did have potential. And I'm so sad I had to wipe that away, but like I just wasn't feeling it. And I may try to attempt it again on a smaller nail, but for now I am just gonna go to something similar, still doing the reindeer concept. So I did just get that brown color, and I mixed it with a little bit of top coat just so that I can thin it out just a little bit, because like I said, these solid gel polishes are super thick, and I didn't want it to be like super thick to where it was, I don't know how to explain it, but if it's super thick, it's not gonna lay how you want it. So I did mix some clear top coat in it. I mixed it all together, and now I'm just going to be creating the antlers. And compared to the other one, this start of this nail is so much easier. Although I did have a lot of troubles. I don't know why. I don't want it to seem like I'm always complaining when I'm doing my nails, but for some reason the simplest stuff, I was having so many problems with it. I don't know if it was because of my brush is kind of bent or what, but I did have to like remove a lot of stuff. I did have to attempt literally the smallest thing, like for the eyes. I honestly tried that like more than 10 times trying to get it even. The antlers wasn't really a problem, but it's always a problem for me trying to do like the left side of the nail. Doing the right side of the nail is always super easy, but once I try to make the other side symmetrical, it just doesn't happen how I planned. So for some of this, I did pull my hand from the camera frame so I can see it a lot better. That way it came out a lot neater. So yeah, I'm just gonna let this part play out and pop back in whenever I want to commentate or if I have anything to say. But if you are enjoying the video, make sure that you go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you are new, make sure that you do subscribe and leave a comment that's saying I'm new. That way I can personally welcome you to the channel. And I thought I was gonna let that part play out, but as you saw, I just took a paper towel and removed the eyes. I don't know what attempt this is. I do think I had the mindset when I was editing to just remove all of my mistakes besides the side profile of the deer, just because I didn't want it to take super long. This is my last attempt of the eyes, and as you can see, I'm just taking like that smaller side and just cleaning it up just a little bit, kind of perfecting it, because like I said, since this part is included in the video, it was my last attempt. Even though it wasn't as perfect and symmetrical and even as I wanted it to be, since I was having to do it so many times, I finally was satisfied with something, so I went ahead and cured it and just moved on to the next nail. So for my index that I did the French on, I did do a second coat of that white. And now I'm taking the pink, but for this pink I did mix a little bit of hot pink with it along with a clear top coat, just so that I can loosen it up and it wouldn't be super thick, because I'm gonna be outlining my French and also doing like a little peppermint swirl, but making it pink, and I am going to be sugaring this nail. So for the peppermint on the French, I am just finding like the center of the French, and then I'm just doing like little swirly lines all going in the same direction. It's super easy, even though it may look difficult. I think it's super easy to do. And doing these swirly lines is also very satisfying. So I'm just gonna let this part finish playing out, and then once I finish doing like the thicker lines, I am going to be doing a thin line in between each one. But I am just gonna let this part finish playing out and let you guys enjoy it, just because like I said, my throat is kind of hurting and I feel like I've been talking a very long time in this video. So once I was done doing on the pink design, I did not cure In order for this design to work, you do need to leave that gel wet, and I am just sprinkling on some Stardust glitter from Secret Nail Affair. This is my favorite glitter to use when doing this design. Just because the glitter is very fine and small, I feel like it gives the design a better like sugar look compared to the bigger glitters. Once I finish adding on the glitter, I do tap off the excess, go ahead and cure, and then with a dust brush, I remove all of the excess glitter. And this is how it looks. I love how it turned out. And now moving on to the next nail. So moving on to the next nail, which is my pinky. It's nothing really special about this nail. I'm just going to be taking that pink color and just doing diagonal lines all the way up the nail. And I've done this design so many other times. For some reason, it's so simple, but I love it. Especially with a glitter background. Like, it's just so freaking pretty and I just love it. And I did it on my last nail design too, where I did the Olaf nail. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it up here in the cards for you to check it out. I think the nail art turned out so amazing, so if you haven't seen it, please make sure to go ahead and check that out. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and speed up the rest of this so we can get on to the next part of the nail. So yeah, I end up sugaring all of these nails in some type of way. So this is what the pinky nail looks like. And now moving on to the next nail. Well, actually not the next nail. I'm kind of just going back and forth because like I said, I did have to switch up something. And right at this point, I wanted to stick on one of these little hearts because like I said, I wanted to find a way to include them. At this point, I realized I did not add top coat to the nails that I already put the sugar design on. So I was just like, let me just go ahead and do it now before I forget. And while I have this wet top coat on the nail, I am going to be sticking the heart in there just to see if I like it, which I end up didn't liking, just because I felt like it gave me more of like a piggy nose look, and it definitely was not what I was going for. So after the big one, I did remove it and try a smaller one. It still wasn't what I was going for, so in the end, I just went ahead and smoothed out my top coat again, and then I applied it to the pink nail just so that I wouldn't forget. I went ahead and cured it, and then I did the nose in pink and also sprinkled it in glitter. So for this next nail, I am just recreating the nail from the picture, the inspo picture that I found on Instagram. And it's gonna be like a bow present, but instead of bow lines, it's gonna be two outlines. And I thought this was so pretty. It probably would have been easier for me to just do like the really thick border lines, but I wanted to do it just like the picture just because I liked it a lot. And then once I get my lines on there, I'm just gonna do two little loops, like the little bow in the string, and then I'm also going to be doing like little lines that come down, kind of wavy a little bit to add to the bow. And then of course I am going to be adding some sugar to it as well. So right when I was sugaring this nail, I didn't realize until I finished, my phone ran out of storage again. I'm not sure why it's been running out of storage lately. Maybe I should clear like my caches. Even though I only use that phone to record, it's kind of weird, but I plan to free up some space and just go in and check everything because it's super annoying. I have to get my computer and like airdrop the files and then delete them from my phone, and it's just super annoying to like do that and then having to start back on my nails. Once I did that, I did add one of the hearts like to like the center of the bow, super pretty. And then I just added some top coat to the brown part, like the base part of my French nail. I wasn't going to worry about the white parts because they are pretty small, and since I am going to be taking these nails off right after, I feel like it wasn't really necessary. Then also off camera, while I was actually sending my footage to my computer, I went ahead and added a top coat to my entire thumb, and then I sprinkled the entire nail in glitter. And here is the result. I added 3 little hearts there, and I went ahead and cured that. And as I was looking at the nails design, I was just about to be done, but I was thinking how the deer nail kind of looked a little bit plain. I felt like I wanted to add something a little bit more, so I just added these little loopy lines and like little swirls, kind of to like resemble Christmas lights, but I didn't add the bulb to them. And I felt like it was super pretty to add because it gave like the nails just a more pop of pink. And then of course I sugared them as well. And then once I added my cuticle oil, this is how the nails turned out. I think these turned out so pretty. Like, I love these. And I didn't show me adding on the eyelashes to the eyes just because it took me a long time as well. But I feel like that is a super nice touch to add to her and give her like that feminine touch. And overall, like, I just love how these nails turn out. I love the colors that I use. And my favorite nail has got to be that peppermint swirl. For that nail, I did attempt 2 times, and the second time was so much more worth it. I'm so glad that I did it again. And yeah, this is how the nails turned out. It's super simple, and I feel like it's very beginner friendly. I love these colors. Like, these colors match so perfectly together. The color that I mixed up, the brown, like everything is just so perfect. I love these nails so much. Although I felt like I wasn't gonna like them as much, but now, like, seeing them with like the top coat and like the finished sugar effect, I love these nails so much. And I really enjoyed using this colorful July Christmas holiday mystery box. I will leave the link to the website down below for you guys to check out, along with my discount code, which will save you 15% off your entire order. Again, they are sponsoring a giveaway, so make sure that you guys enter. The rules will be in the description box, but once again, just quickly, you must like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow my Instagram, and comment a heart and enter me. And it is open internationally. Good luck to everyone who wins. That's it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.